This is Hernán Rodríguez from Vancouver, and today we have another episode of Tips for Financial Professionals. And today I have a very special guest. My guest today is a financial professional, a team leader, and a team builder. Dios Mukama. Welcome, brother, to this show.
Thank you. Thank you so much, great leader, Hernán. It's an honor to be here. Thank you.
Uh, the honor is all mine. And Dios, first of all, I want to congratulate you. I want to send you a big hug for the 100 licensed agents across North America. That is a great milestone. You must be very proud of yourself. And
Mhm.
also, congratulations to your family and your team of champions.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a great journey, but I'm glad we're here, and of course, you guys, your leadership. We are very thankful. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And so, Dios, I receive a few questions
Yes.
from all our viewers, because they're so excited to get to know you. So we are going to go into the professional side in just a few minutes.
Mhm.
But, the audience would like to know who is Dios as a person, you know, where you came from originally, if you immigrated from another country,
Mhm.
where are you located right now, and what were you doing before financial services? So please go ahead and share with us.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. So, like you just said, or it shows on the screen, my name is Dios Mukama. And actually, I go by Dios Mukama. It's Diogene Mukama. But now you asked me where I come from. So I come from East Africa. That's where I'm originally from. And I was born in the country of a thousand hills called Rwanda.
Oh,
And
nice.
so I moved into the States maybe, I think, a decade ago. And now
Okay.
I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina,
Oh, nice.
USA. That's where my wife and I, of course, I'm married, husband. And previously, my background is a IT, an IT engineer. Before I transitioned to financial industry, but I'm still doing some IT jobs. So yeah, that's pretty much be about me. And now we are here in the financial industry building a legacy. So yeah, I'm happy to be here in this call. And also we're gonna be diving into basically what we do and how we help community. So yeah, that's
E-
a bit about me. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing. And Dios, what made you um, join? Like, why did you make the decision to come into financial services?
Yeah, that's a great question. So most of us, basically, who were not born in the States or Canada, when they get into this country, like a USA, they have dreams. You have dreams you want to achieve,
Yes.
and because they say it's a country of a thousand opportunity, right? Or even some people say you want to experience American dream, right? And then you come here, you spend 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and those dreams haven't come true, right? And you
Yes.
see a lot of people working so many hours. Myself, I was one of them. Different industry. I worked in a hospitality, like a hotel industry, then healthcare, then until I transitioned into IT. But when I got into IT, I thought, you know what? This is a great career. That's where
Yes.
you start making a six figure in papers, right? In papers, and you say, okay, this is a great career. Until really it becomes like it's just a routine. You just go to work, you go home, you eat, you sleep, and that's it, right?
Yes.
So for me, I did not settle for that because I'm still looking how can I just project my future. If you ask me, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I want to be able to project my future in a bigger picture. So
Yes.
IT, the only thing in the IT industry I could say, I want to become executive director of IT and infrastructure, or I want to become, CIO, in the future. So it's just the title you are aiming, but you cannot
Mhm.
say, I want to become a billionaire or multimillionaire, in this industry. It's hard to say that in 5 years, right?
Yes.
But then when I saw people in financial industry, especially this particular financial industry we are in, I saw people's life changing. I saw how people are passionate. Wow. When I was introduced into one of these accounts and how they help, strategize the financials, even myself and my wife, how, we can even use the money that we saved, how can you invest better? So I was like, you know what? I need to try this thing. I need to try to be in this industry, see how I can help others and help myself have a better future. So that got me into this industry. As we continue talking, I'll probably disclose and how so far the journey is. And yeah, so yeah.
That's great. So, just to put it in short words, you saw that this is a more exciting industry where you can achieve bigger goals for you and your family. Is that correct?
That is correct. That is correct.
Excellent. Now, I know that, of course, you help your clients with the best financial strategies available in the United States. And I also know that you are a team builder. Can you explain to our viewers that possibly do not understand what is to be a team builder and also an agency owner? Congratulations as well. You're an executive director. And so, what is the advantage that you see by becoming an agency owner, or what does it mean for you? And then, what does it mean for you to be a team builder, and why are you a team builder?
Great question. Great question, Mr. Hernán. So, in this industry, especially when you are a financial professional or a financial strategist, you help your clients achieve their financial goals. Most people, they call themselves, let's say, if they are using insurance as a tool to help their client, you may be called insurance agent, right, or insurance
Yeah.
broker. But that stays right there. So you just brokering, you are just an agent and you're just helping your clients. But then once the client have this policy and that's it, you have to move to another person. It's
Of
kind
course.
of also like you stay in that bubble. It's like a job. But if you want also taking more responsibilities, you start looking to leadership role.
Of
So there is
course.
no way you can just be in a leadership role if you are just helping clients because you are just their agent. You need to start now to help other individuals doing what you do, because if you are getting paid, so you can help even your clients. Some of your clients will tell you, hey, I'm not able to afford 1,000 a month to put on my savings account, my retirement account. I'm
Yes.
not able to even put in $500. But when you hear that, you means that they have a low income, or maybe they don't have many source of income to help them fund their financial vehicles, right?
Yes.
But then you can go out and say, what if I show you the way to
Mhm.
earn more money by doing what I do,
Mm.
right? So that's how we start. So me being an agents builder, or even like call myself an agents builder, I still go out and help my clients as usual. But when I also help another individual achieve that 5,000 monthly income, or that 10,000, it gives you a joy. Not only now they're gonna be able to even open more accounts for their kids, right?
Mhm.
So they were sometimes they were your client in the first place, but not all the clients will become a business partners. But let's say if you help one individual earn extra income, they'll be able to do what they need to do, easily. So now, with that being said, when we see the agents we are building, when we see the people we are helping earn the financial freedom, it gives me a joy. So that's why I would say I choose to be an agents builder. That's the benefit. Not only that, you get to a point where receiving clients, getting referrals.
Of
But if you
course.
you are in the management, or let me not call management, leadership role and building, you start getting that
Of course.
passive income that it's like a leadership bonuses that you get basically by training people, you get compensated. So when you are partnering with a great company, like the company we're going to talk about tonight, right? It makes it even easier. You know that everybody's winning, everybody's is achieving their goals. Not only you're helping people, but also you're getting compensated. So that's the how I can say it.
Oh, well, thank you very much. That is a great explanation of what a team builder does and the motivation behind a team builder like yourself, which you are very successful at. So, for those of you that are listening live, first of all, thank you for being here live. And second, if you are watching this on the replay, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And if you are looking for another source of income, or even if you are already a financial professional, whether you are right now only a personal producer or a team builder with another organization, you can reach Dios Mukama, because he will be able to guide you, okay, to show you the advantages, the unique advantages that we have in Experior Financial Group. So, Dios, let's make a parenthesis right here for you to please share with the audience to which phone number they can reach you. That, by the way, is somewhere around here on the top. But if you can please say your phone number and maybe your main social media channel, that would be great.
Awesome. Thank you so much. The viewers, if you are watching this and you need, like he said, financial strategist in terms of how you can become a builder, how you can become a good closer, or everything that we do, and want to learn more, so you can reach me to 919-593-2287. That's my personal phone number. Or you can shoot me an email at trusted.future7@gmail.com. So that is our agency email. So if you reach out, we'll see. Again, it's a trusted.future7@gmail.com.
Thank you very much. And can you one more time give your phone number?
919-593-2287.
There you have it. So whether you are an entrepreneur looking to power up your game in financial services, or looking at a different industry, and we all know that right now are turbulent times in North America. And so a lot of people are looking for another gig or another source of income. I want to share with everyone that the financial services industry is what I consider the best industry for entrepreneurs, because first of all, it's 100% digital. We should not forget that we were in a very bad pandemic a few years ago. I personally do this business all from my home office, and so can you. So you can always do this from the comfort of your home. Now, obviously, if you enjoy the face-to-face, you can do that too. And we hope that we are in an environment that we can do that all the time. But in case another, catastrophe happens, or another pandemic, cross my fingers, it doesn't happen, okay? The financial services is completely digital. Also, there is no cap on the amount of income that you can generate. And remember, when you are a financial professional like Dios or myself, we earn every time that you benefit someone, which is incredible, Dios, because see, we only benefit when we're benefiting our clients, or when we are bringing value to our team members. So keep that in mind. And I want to now move into a few tips for those financial professionals, Dios, that are watching and are in other, what I call the old or legacy builder systems. Nothing wrong with that, but we are modern and we are flexible. So, were you in another company? You don't need to mention the name, but were you in another company before you came over to Experior?
Oh, yes. That's
And
correct.
what made you change? Like, what is it that made you come over to Experior and upgrade your game?
Wow. The reasons, actually, the reason is simple, to be honest. So, but there are also other like sub reason, right?
Yes.
So the reason for me is growth,
Okay.
right? Growth. I'm not saying like where I was, people are not growing. They are growing, but at what rate? You
Yes.
know, what rate? That is the question you have to ask. So also, if you are an agency builder like me and you are growing,
Mhm.
is your team also growing?
Great
That is the
point.
question. Because you go out there and you tell people that people can make money in this industry. But then they come, they trust you because they know you, your integrity, you are honest. And then they come here, help two, three clients, and then their business dies. And that's it. Right. But you, on the other hand, you are growing. So for
Yes.
me, it was more like I want us to grow together. If there is anyone, any person that I told that this is a dream, this is a financial industry, you need to be in. Some who left their nursing career, they want to do in a financial industry. I want to see them win. That was the main reason. So when I saw Xperia, actually my previous company, they have their own system, right?
Yes.
It benefits others, also sometimes it disadvantage others, right? But when I saw a system, when I saw Xperia, it was more like, let me try it out, let me see how it works, right? Where I am, people are making millions, but I want to see what Xperia has to offer. Man, when I saw the tools, the culture, diversity, and the help, the leadership, but also the structure,
Of course.
it's like a win-win situation here, right? And for me, when I saw that, hey, a field agent can go out there and do the work, help a client, and get paid what they deserve with Xperia. Talking about, you're probably gonna mention it, right? Talking about
Yes.
70% starting point,
Wow,
and where
that's
I am,
powerful.
eh?
That's
You see,
powerful.
that's powerful. Where I was for 2 years is 25% starting point. I'm like, this agent is gonna be happy.
Of course.
A leader like me who was on 115%. In previous company, they tell you that is no such there's no such a thing of 100%,
Hmm.
of commission. But
Yes.
when I saw that Xperia cares about the agents who are doing the work, I was like, this is where everybody needs to be. So it
Wow.
was that's it.
That's excellent, Dios. And it's worth it to mention a few things because I always ask my guests to give me their reasons, and the reasons are always very similar. So I want to point out to our audience, and I see that now we have more viewers, so thank you for tuning in. Invite others, share with others. And the reason for other builders to come to us, to this modern IMO, we call ourselves the IMO of the future, is because among all the builder systems, we pay more at the agency level. And also, we have 7 generations because there is also a lot of misinformation, Dios.
Mhm,
Especially, this happens and it's normal in business. You
mhm,
know, when we are growing so rapidly and attracting the best producers and the top team builders,
mhm.
we also are gonna get a few haters, and it's normal. I send a big kiss to our haters, okay? Because I love you guys. We love you.
We love you guys. We
We
love.
love you.
Yeah.
And so if you are a little curious about Experior, don't just listen to what others are saying, okay? Talk to a leader in Experior who can explain you and have an open mind. Here, we not only pay more at the agency level that most, if not all, builder systems, but we do have the 7 generations, so you can build huge, massive teams if you want. But another thing is, with Experior, you're not obligated to recruit anyone in order to move up in your personal contract. That is so powerful. Please
That is
let me know what do you see on the power of that? And then I will let you know my point of view on that, Dios.
Oh my goodness. When I saw that, when I saw there are two ways to grow, Mr. Hernán, I was like, oh my goodness. So I've been told that there's no way you can grow in this industry unless you bring somebody in the business, actually three or five. And then, so that is the thing. But there are some people also who don't want to do that recruiting model. They
Well,
just want to come and help clients.
of course,
Because sometimes you find out if you become a lawyer, you don't have to tell people to become lawyers, right?
of course,
You can give the law services that you
of
provide,
course.
right? But if
Yes,
there's anybody also who want to become a lawyer, you're happy to show them the way.
of
Go to
course.
school, do that, right? But you don't
Yes,
have to be going out and tell people everybody should be a lawyer. Actually, for me, in order to move to another position, a senior position, you guys have to come. When I saw that there are some individuals that come into this crusade, but they want to be independent, helping families, but they also can grow without recruiting anyone.
yes,
My goodness. I already had team members who are like that.
of course.
I already had it, but now I saw that they were stuck on a 25%
Wow,
commission level for a year, right?
that's not
Because
fair.
the system doesn't allow them to move up because
Of
they have
course,
to recruit. But here you can move all the way to the top by just producing. That's what even the license is an insurance producer
of
license.
course.
So you can produce and still be at the top. But then if you want to also go to that agency legacy building, you also have the chance. It's like two systems in one. For me, there is nothing you can compare to it. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And I'm going to give you an example before we go into the closing of this great interview with Dios Mukama. I have an example of a lady that is doing a great job. She's actually also in North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, she's there. She is, I believe she's from Colombia.
Mhm.
And we have another Colombian team in North Carolina too. But in this case, Maria Saldarriaga, she, I believe, doesn't speak English, just Spanish, but there is millions of Spanish speakers in the USA.
Right.
And she is helping her clients. She's
Mhm.
a senior manager, and
Wow.
she is gonna be 12 months with us, or she just crossed the 12 months. So
Wow.
just a year or short to a year. And I was checking her income just on helping families herself.
Mm.
And it is $325,000 on her own pen. $325,000 without a single dollar of team override. She just started building Dios, but her team members are just getting licensed. Okay.
Wow.
So when you show someone that you can enter into a builder system, but you are not forced to recruit, and if you just want to look after your clients, now obviously after she saw the power of Experior, she's sharing the opportunity, but that is unheard of in other places.
Mm.
And Dios, we are coming now close to our time.
Mhm.
I want to also send a big, big congratulations to all your team members. And also, I want to congratulate your uplines as well,
Yes.
because they share the opportunity with you and then you share it with others.
Right.
This is about sharing. Sharing is caring. Okay. So
Mm.
I want to thank you all for
Mhm.
being part of Experior Financial Group and also for being part of the Icebreakers Team of Champions, which is the fastest growing trilingual team in the USA, Canada, and Puerto Rico with modern training and with a proven track record of champions who also create other champions.
Right.
Dios, do you want to say any final words? And for sure, we're going to have you as a guest in the
Yeah.
near future.
Yes. Yes. So I have two things, if you allow me.
Of
So
course.
first of all, I want to thank you for taking this time and give me this opportunity to share to the world. Um, so we'll probably have another one, but I want to take us time to thank my whole team. Right, the team Trust the Future. You guys rock. from executive directors to the senior manager, to the senior financial associate, to the financial associate, and to those who are just starting to get their license. You guys are amazing. The more we are, the more we help families, the more we create impactful and building generations legacy. So I want to thank deeply, because I won't be here when you congratulate me for success. It's because of the team,
Of course.
because of you I'm here, not because of me you are there. No, it's the other way around, right? Because of the team members, because
Of
of
course.
the clients, then we grow, but also we want everybody to grow. So I want to shout out to all the team members. I could name names here, but there are so many. But you're watching. I see that you're watching.
Yes.
But before I close, I want to ask you just this a takeaway, because there are some people out there actually right now watching, but they are not with
Yes.
experienced financial growth.
Yes.
They are not. They are saying, okay, they're going to fail. He left our company. He's going to fail. I just wanted to give you bad news for you. We are succeeding. We are happy here. Okay. And then the other thing I want to ask you, what sets, just in short, what can you
Yes.
tell those people? I know they need to be open minded, but what can you tell those people who think where they are is the best and there's nothing else out there, right? Who are even don't want to even look other opportunities,
Yes.
especially in different IMOs. What can you tell them to open their eyes, even sit down and listen? If they can try this and doesn't work, there's nothing wrong. But what can you tell those people? And then that's it. It will be that for me.
Thank you. That's a
Mm.
great question. So you mentioned about open mind. So in life, it doesn't matter if it's in business or in personal relationships. The number one thing that we must have is open our mind, open our eyes and our heart. Otherwise, we are gonna sabotage ourselves. We should not let others make decisions for ourselves.
Mhm.
We came to this world alone, and a lot of us go alone as well.
Okay.
So, you that are watching, you maybe are a father, a husband, a wife, a single mother. Don't let others decide for you. Okay? This is a decision that can change your life. Take the time, okay, 30 minutes of your time to really come without any preconceived ideas. Check it out. There is nothing you're going to lose, because even if you don't join us in those 30 minutes, you're going to learn about us. Okay. Now, I want to add to this, Dios. I really believe that we don't have competition. We have opposition, but we don't have competition. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you see us as the competition,
Mm.
is best, and you can read this in the book of the book of war,
Mm.
and the loss of power.
Mhm.
The best strategies, okay, if someone is looking at us as a competitor, okay, is
Mm.
to learn deeply about your competition. So the worst case that will happen is to really know how we work. That way you can, of course, try to keep the integrity of your team together, because see, everything is about timing. If
Mhm.
you do not open your mind, especially team builders in other companies, okay, and
Mm.
you want to shield your people, and you start talking negative without knowing about exterior,
Mhm.
you are just going to create more excitement for them to say, oh, this is like the forbidden fruit. Why? And they're going to go and take a bite of the apple. Okay. But we are good guys. So if you start doing that and you shield them, what is
Right.
going to happen? There is going to be no team to override later, because those others that start looking at our advantages, and they are the base of your team, of your hierarchy, are
Right.
going to start upgrading to exterior. And then who are you going to be overriding there? And also, if you put in time to train those agents. You don't
Mhm.
want to lose them. I want to close with this, Dios.
Yes.
The other big team builders, okay?
Mhm.
The other big team builders, especially the company who started this in the 70s, the one that has the mantra of buy term, invest the difference. We all
Mhm.
know who they are, okay? They
Yep.
are a public company. And because they are a public company, not only we all can buy shares from them and in a way override them, okay?
Mhm.
But one of the things that I want to say is that they publicize in their quarterly reports the attrition rate of the agents that they are losing. Okay. And if I remember correctly, they lose about 30% of all their licensed agents year after year. Now,
Wow.
the other big team builders, like the guys who put on the green jackets, you know them as well. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
I believe they don't publicize those numbers and they don't have to because they are not a public company, even though the companies who own them are public companies. But
Mhm.
because of the similarities on paying so low to the field, okay, and not giving ownership of their book of business like how we give ownership of the book of business,
Yes.
I would like to think that the attrition rate is very similar. They lose 30% of their agents. So if you want to get superpowers, if you're listening to us right now and you're a team builder, we can give you superpowers. How? By being able to attract and retain, attract and retain
That's it.
licensed agents. Okay, so you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, but the fantasy that most team builders out there have is to be able to attract licensed agents, which most times they can't.
Mhm.
Now, I'm not saying there is anything wrong by training new people to the industry because no one is born with a license, okay?
That's right.
But when you go swimming in the ocean or in the river, as long as you don't have any physical impairments, I believe you like to swim with two hands, not with one hand. So
Right.
you can continue bringing unlicensed people to the business, but you can also go and attract top producers with the contracts that we have, and you
Mhm.
can retain both. That
Yes.
will give you a bigger legacy, and you can empower more people, and therefore also benefit more families, benefit more people indirectly. So that's what I wanted to say to close. I hope that I answered your question correctly, my brother.
Yes. Yes. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Yeah.
You
Yes.
are
Yes.
very welcome. Remember, if you are watching this live, share it with others. Also, if you are watching this recorded, and we have the phone number of the Oz in the top as well. If you're watching recorded, you can rewind this, look for his phone number. I will also leave a link um, above or below this video in the description once it's recorded and replay. And if you want to reach the Oz, you can also reach me directly and I'll put you in touch with him. Thank you, champion. I'm going to stop the recording in a few seconds, but I'm going to stay with you right after that. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Thank you. Thank you. And God bless you all.
Thank you.